Hey, what's up, you guys? So, today's message is be thankful for the struggle. I just, I'm thankful, I just want to speak on how thankful I am for the struggle. You have to be thankful for the struggle because the struggle is what made you, okay? If the struggle didn't break you, I'm thankful for the fact that I was made and not broken. I didn't allow the struggle to break me. And listen, you guys, I've had so many struggles, I don't speak on everything because if I did, it might be a 24-hour long video. But, I've been through a lot, many struggles in my life, many struggles. I've dealt with depression, anxiety, stress, alcohol. Shoot, I dealt with roaches. Look, that's a struggle itself. Okay, having roaches, that's the struggle. Okay, you can't tell me you had struggle and you ain't never had to deal with no roaches. Hell, I've had to deal with bed bugs. Okay, and I don't know which one is worse, you guys, roaches or bed bugs. Okay, bed bugs, they be itchy. They like mosquitoes. They be taking your blood and then they have you itchy and all that. Like, when I tell you guys, I've been through the most. I've been through a lot. But I'm thankful for everything I've been through because I feel like it made me. I didn't allow it to break me. I allowed it to make me. And it made me a better person. But I've definitely, I dealt with a lot, situations where, embarrassing, okay? That's embarrassing to speak on roaches. Let's just keep it real. That's embarrassing to speak on roaches, to even speak on bed bugs. But you don't have to be a nasty individual to have no bed bugs. Like, they travel just as fast as roaches, you guys. Like, you can know somebody and they have bed bugs, and all it takes is them sitting on your couch and they can give you a bed bug, That's how easy it is to transfer those things. But I'm just saying, like, that's not fun. And bed bugs are not good when you gotta compare them to roaches, because I don't know which one is bad. I mean, which one is worse? The roaches did not get on my nerves as much as bed bugs, okay? Because they bite you, you know what I'm saying? Both of them come out at night, okay? The freaks come out at night, freaks come out. Okay, but bed bugs and roaches both come out at night now. But see, these bed bugs, they come out and bite you and stuff, and they eat just like mosquitoes. They like some worrisome ass mosquitoes. All right, so I dealt with that. But it's just, I've been through a lot, okay? And I'm thankful for where I'm at now, okay? Because I don't have to deal with roaches. I don't have to deal with bed bugs. And, I'm just thankful to the place that I'm at. Like, I don't have to, I don't deal with a lot of anxiety in my life. It's more peace. Peace is, like, so important, you guys. Peace is very important. If you have to cut off everybody in your life just for you to have peace, I suggest that you do so. That's a beautiful thing, okay? Peace it's all about peace of mind, And you don't need to be dealing with things and people and places that can't provide you with peace. If they're going to disturb your peace, you don't need to have that around you. You don't need to have that in your energy field. But I've been through a lot, not having, when I say stability, man, you guys, I didn't have stability, mental stability, baby, because I told you I dealt with stress, right? Like depression, but like physical, like didn't have my own. I was homeless at one point. It seemed like every time I get out on my feet or something would happen, and I'm end up right back with a family member. And one thing I will say is, people love when you're down. People really actually love to see you down. People don't like to see you on your feet, because it seemed like people were satisfied with me and people were good to me when I was down. But when I got up and I made that choice to just, hey, I ain't falling back down. I'm not getting back down. I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna do better. You know what I'm saying? When I got up and I stayed up, that's when I was able to see people for who they really was. And a lot of people, they don't like when you up. I'm just gonna keep it real. People like when you down. People like, not everybody now, but a lot of people like to see you down, and they like to see you down and out, and they like for you to depend on them. That makes them feel good about themselves. But when you up and when you boss up, when you start doing better for yourself, when you start believing in yourself, when you start feeling more motivated, when you start doing better, that's when you will be able to tell like who's really for you, who really want to see you up. Because, man, when I got on my feet, when I started doing better, when I bossed up, when I started believing in myself, I started seeing everybody for who they really was. It was like people, and these was family members. It was like people did not want to see me up. It was actually like people was trying to stop me. Because I was like the most motivated I have ever been, They was used to seeing me down and needing them. People like when you're needy for some reason, It made them feel good about themselves. So I started seeing people true colors, man. When I got up and I stayed up, because see, listen, I had dealt with addictions like, you don't realize it's an addiction at the time, but to cope with things, I used to drink brown liquor. It didn't really matter what it was, but hey, I will say Paul Masson. Paul Masson, listen, it's affordable. All right. So that's why, Paul Masson was one of my favorite go-to brown liquors. You know what I'm saying? But I smoked weed. Yeah, I smoked that Mary Jane. Yeah, that was like my best friend at one point. I mean, now it's like me and Mary Jane, we ain't the same, baby. It's like we is not the same. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like, I guess my vibration has heightened so far. It's just like it's not the same for me. I used to could smoke Mary Jane to ease my mind, and then it's like now if I try to smoke Mary Jane is over there disturbing my peace, my mind. It's over there got me overthinking, where it's like, dang, okay, we not friends no more, Mary Jane, period. You know what I'm saying? Because you used to could ease my mind. Now you don't even do for me. You actually disturb my peace, period. My peace of mind. Okay, so so I mean, I'm speaking on all this, you guys, because I don't know. You're at a peaceful place when you're just thankful for everything you've been through. Because it's like, I know this made me. And then it make you realize how strong you are to, when you have overcome these different things that try to take over you. Addictions can take over you, man. But when you overcome those things, it's like, yo, what? Wow. It's almost like I can do anything. I can overcome anything. I can accomplish anything. It's more of a motivation, You get what I'm saying? Like, and I was that person that smoked, weed every day or every other day, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, you can overcome these things, you know. I did, and it just made me stronger, you know. But yeah, I dealt with different struggles, you know what I mean? Different struggles, you know. I went from a person who did not believe in themselves to a person who only believed in themselves. When I tell you I believe in no one but myself. I used to be the person who put my trust, you know, the Bible say, and you know how I feel about the Bible. If you don't know, then you should know that I take the Bible, everything with a grain of salt, because I know that it was man-made, and it's almost like a jigsaw puzzle, because you have to really be woke to be able to dissect that thing, because you have to really be able to figure that Bible out, because everything is not true that they put in the Bible, but it is some truth in the Bible, if you get what I'm saying. So it's like you know, the Bible says you shouldn't trust in man, and that's the truth. I used to put more of my trust into man, into people outside of me. But when I start putting more trust in myself and less trust in man, less trust in the people outside of me, because man will disappoint you. I mean, come on now, we human. You feel me? But a lot of people have disappointed me. I put so much trust in people that only ended up to disappoint me. So I had to learn to put more trust in myself. And when I started putting more trust in myself, I started seeing better for myself. I started doing better. I actually started, my faith grew within myself. It's all about believing in yourself. You want to believe in yourself more than you believe in anybody. Do you hear me? You want to believe in yourself more than you believe in anyone outside of you. That's what it's about, you know? So I was this person who always went to others for confirmation, or I wouldn't say confirmation, but others' approval. Yeah, I was a people pleaser for a long time. But see, it's all about pleasing yourself and not man, okay? Because you will always fail trying to please man, because one thing about it, you can't please man, all right? So I went from a people pleaser to a self pleaser. It's like, you know, I go to myself now. I trust myself now. I go within. And I believe in myself more. I feel like I used to, for so long, believe in others' opinions and, you know, what they thought and what they thought of me. But it's all about how do you see yourself? It's all about what you believe in and how you view yourself. We want to scratch out what others believe, but what do you believe? What do you see in yourself? What do you believe in? Okay? And I'm just thankful for everything I've been through. You know, I really been through a lot, and I don't speak on everything because, you know, I definitely believe in divine timing, and I speak on what I feel led to speak on at the time. I don't feel like I should speak on everything that I've been through and every struggle that I have had in one setting. You get what I'm saying? But when I feel led to speak on something I about myself that I've been through, I speak on it, you know? But I've been through so much, you know, a lot. And I feel like we all have. But see, everybody don't speak on it, or people are scared to speak on these things. But I'm just thankful for the things I've been through, because I feel like I proved myself to myself. I feel like it made me better. Every struggle, everything I've been through, I didn't allow it to break me or tear me down, you know, or keep me down, you know, because I'm human. Yeah, I can't get down now. I can't get down, but I don't stay down. And that's the blessing in it all, when you don't stay down, or you don't give up on yourself, or you don't give up on life, you guys. But I guess I can say it's easy for me to speak on certain things now because I'm out of certain things, out of certain situations or circumstances. Because at one point, me to speak on roaches, may have been embarrassing, but I guess it's easy for me to speak on roaches now because I don't have to deal with roaches anymore. Thank you, universe. Struggle. I could speak on struggle for days, Struggle, listen, you don't know struggle if you ain't never had to heat up your apartment using your stove, your oven. I've been through that with 2 girls, and my youngest was only some months, a few months old, and shoot, this landlord was not seeing to, my place like it was supposed to be, and my heater, my thermostat wasn't working. Guess what? I had to heat up my whole apartment using my oven on my stove. You feel me? Like, I've been through a lot. And see, the thing is, I feel like I have to speak on these things because I feel like people sometimes see the finishing product, and I still feel like I'm not the finishing product. I'm not yet. But some people may look at you and they see how far you have come, or they see how you are now, but they may not know what you've been through. And I've been through a lot, But see, that's the thing about it. When you go through some things and you don't allow it to break you, people can't even tell what all you've been through. People won't even believe what all you have been through. So I feel led to speak on it because I don't want anyone to think that I'm perfect. You feel me? I don't want anyone to think that I'm perfect and I lived a perfect life and that I came from money and I came from a perfect home, because I did not. There were many times where I felt broken. There were many nights I cried, There were times that I thought of suicide, I have to speak on that, I feel led to speak on that. There were times where I didn't want to be here on this earth, you feel me? There were times where I thought about taking my life, but I didn't. Do you feel me? I didn't do it. But did the thought run across my mind? Yes, it did, And I have to speak on these things because, listen, there is light at the end of the tunnel. For whoever needs to hear this, there is light at the end of the tunnel. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep pushing. You just got to keep pushing. You just got to know that it's greater out there for you. It's better. But you got to keep going. All right? You can't let the circumstances that you're in, or situations that you're in, or, relationship that you're in, you cannot give up on yourself. You keep going, and you have to know and you have to believe that there are brighter days, all right? And I just want to thank the universe for my faith. And for my strength. And for never giving up on myself and on life. Because there were definitely times where I wanted to give up on myself and on life, because of the different struggles and the circumstances I was going through. But you have to believe that greater is coming. Greater is he that is in you than he is that is in the world. Like that, you are not your circumstances. What's going on now doesn't mean that is what's destined for you. Just because you're going through something right now, just because it looks like there's no way, believe that there is a way. Believe that the universe will make a way for you, that you can make a way for yourself. Never give up on yourself is all I'm saying. And you have to know that this is life. We gonna have them dark times, but we also gonna have them light times. We also gonna have better times, you know. Life is not about being perfect, you know what I'm saying? It's not about the good. You have to take the good with the bad. You have to take the bad with the good. It's not meant to be perfect. And I don't care who's out there trying to act like everything is perfect in their life. Just because a person puts on social media or act like everything is good doesn't mean that things are going good for them all the time. Because that's just a part of life. You have to take the good with the bad. There will be ups and there will be downs. But don't get trapped in them down times or them down moments. If you believe that's all that's going to be for you, then that will be. It's all about what you believe in. It's all about what you believe in. If you believe that there's nothing great for you or there's nothing better for you, then there will be nothing better for you. But you have to believe that, you know, there's better for you out there. That you are not your circumstances. You are not the situation. You are not who someone said you were. You have to believe in yourself. Because if you believe in what someone else told you you were, or you believe that you are your circumstances, then that's what you are. Meaning, you're going to have to put yourself in a better see yourself in a better light. You have to put yourself on a pedestal. You have to know that you are not your circumstances. You have to know that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And that doesn't make you, you know, that one down moment, that mistake, because we make mistakes. We're not perfect and we're not meant to be perfect, and we're going to make our mistakes, man. But you want to learn from your mistakes. You don't want to give up on yourself because you made a terrible mistake. You just want to learn from that mistake and you want to do better. I don't know. I feel led to speak on this today, you know, for whatever reason, you guys. But I feel led to speak on it because I've been through a lot, you guys. And like I said, I don't speak on everything because I don't feel led to speak on everything, you know. But I'm grateful. For everything I've been through. I've been lied on, I've been backstabbed, I've been betrayed, you know. But I feel like everything I've been through, it made me, you know. You realize how strong you are when you make it through certain things and circumstances in your life. You start to realize, like, wow. This could have broke me, but I didn't allow it to break me. Yeah, you can allow your circumstances or anything someone says about you to break you. And this is why it's very important to know thyself. Because when you know yourself, can't nobody tell you about yourself. I don't care if somebody lie on your name. You have to know that you are not this lie someone said. And you can worry yourself about this lie that someone has spread it about you. Because you know that that's not you, and you know that you are the truth, and the truth will always be the truth. It will always be what it is. Solid. The truth is very solid. And the truth will always reveal itself. So you cannot, for those of you, if you've been lied on, don't let that bother you. Don't let that stress you. Don't make that you can't care too much about what someone else is saying about you when you know who you are. Because I've had too many lies on my name. And just because I stopped fooling with people, they wanted to lie on me, man. They want to lie on my name. They said I was everything, and it was funny. Everything a lot of people had to say about me, it was them. People will sit up there and lie on your name and tell people lies about you. And the same lies they're telling on your name that they're saying about you is them. But they portray how they shed out, they act like it's you. But they're really telling their wicked ways, but they're acting like it's you. And I got to a point where I had to laugh at it. And I'm just like, you know what? I trust that the universe will, reveal this for what it really is. The truth gonna be the truth, and the truth gonna come out. You lying on me, man, and the truth is gonna come out, man, one way or another. And you have to trust that, and you just gotta keep it pushing, man. You can't let this get you down. Because like I said, when you know yourself, you have to know that, hey, it's a lie. You know it's a lie. Forget what other people think. And I used to be a people pleaser. For so long, I was a people pleaser. I cared too much about what other people think. But I had to say, you know what? Forget that. I'm living my life for myself. And you can't live your life trying to please others. You can't live your life trying to worry about what other people think and their opinion, their view of you. Who cares, man? Everybody has an opinion, just like everybody has an asshole, man. Yeah, I have to be all the way. I guess Spirit is leading me to be all the way clear. Yes, I said asshole. Everybody has one, just like they has an opinion. Everybody's opinion really don't freaking matter, man. Because everybody's opinion is not the truth. Opinion doesn't mean it's the truth, man. You want to stop pleasing people, and you want to just start pleasing yourself the best way you can. Then the first way I can tell you is stop trying to please man, meaning stop trying to please other people, everybody outside of you. Forget them. Forget them. And if people can't see who you really are, and they can't see, who you truly are to your core, then forget them. You don't need them type of people around you, man. You don't need to be around nobody that you got to feel like you got to prove yourself to. Forget all that. If you got to stand alone, man. That's all I'm saying. Stand alone if that's what you got to do. And I know me, I chose to stand alone. I was trying to please my family for so long, my mother in particular. Trying to please this woman for so long, who always ran and gossiped about me to other family members and to other people. But it was driving me almost bananas trying to please this woman who was never pleased, who was never satisfied, who always point out my wrongdoings and always gossiped and talked about me to others, talked about me so bad to other family members where it was awkward and uncomfortable for me to come around other family members, you guys, because I was scared about what she said to them, how they viewed me. But I don't care to this point. I don't care to this point. If you're going to listen to what someone else says about me instead of taking the time out to get to know me, then deuces to you. Deuces. Forget you. I don't care. I don't care to be around you. Because you want to take the time out to get to know me. You want to take the time out to get to know a person instead of listening to what someone else has to say. You cannot take what someone else has to say about a person to heart if you hadn't got a chance yourself to get to know that person. So if you don't take the time out to get to know me and you want to go and listen to what someone else has to say about me, especially it's a lie, then I don't want you around me. That just let me know what type of person you are. If you're not taking the time out to get to know me and you're just going to believe what someone else has to say about me, man. And people look at a parent like, oh, it's a parent. So what this parent is saying is, no, some parents are toxic, man. Some parents are narcissists. Some parents are sociopaths. Some parents are psychopaths. Some parents don't want to see their child doing good, doing better than them. Some parents secretly compete and are jealous of their kids, and they will lie on their child and stuff like that. It took me till I got grown to realize that my mother is a freaking narcissist. And she would never be pleased by what I do. So I had to leave the nest. If you ask me, it was too. I ain't gonna say too late, but it was late. If you ask me. But I had to leave the nest because I realized this mother was only hindering me, and this mother didn't want to see me do great. This mother didn't want to see me do better than what I was doing. This mother used to have me lie to doctors and stuff and act like something was wrong with me. She'd be like, when you go in there, don't you talk like this. Don't talk how you talking. She wanted me to go in there and talk like I was slow and like I didn't have no damn sense. You know what I'm saying? She just wanted me to, she always tried to act like something was wrong with me. Whole time it was something really seriously wrong with her. And I didn't realize it because she always tried to make me feel like something was wrong with me. Whole time it was something seriously wrong with her mentally. Because she would tell me, don't talk like you got no sense. Don't talk like you talking right now. Basically talk like you ain't got no sense. And I didn't realize it. You don't want to see stuff like that from your parents, man. That's what took me long to break free from my mother, because it was hard for me to believe that this parent, this mother of mine didn't want to see me doing good. This mother of mine didn't want to see me doing right. This mother of mine was only hindering me. That's hard. That's a big blow to your heart, because you want to believe that your mother or your father want the best for you. But in all reality, all parents are not like that, man. And my mother wasn't like that. And when I say I've been feeling so much better ever since I broke free from this parent, ever since I went no contact, ever since I moved away from this parent, ever since I don't deal with this parent, I feel a lot more free and better. I'm stress-free. I used to put this mom before me and what I wanted and my needs. And that's how this was what this mom wanted for me. She used to want me to put her before my own kids. I have 2 girls. She wanted to be everything for me in my life. And she didn't want me to do nothing. She didn't want me to prosper. She didn't want me to grow. She wanted me to just only depend on her. She was a hindrance to me. And I'm just going to keep it real. She was a hindrance. Yes, your own parent can be a hindrance to you. If they don't want to see you grow and they don't want to see you prosper out there in the world and make it on your own, they are your parent is a hindrance to you. Because we're supposed to raise our kids, and once they get to a certain age, once they get grown, let them flee from the nest, man. But you teach them everything to survive. You teach them survival skills, and then you let them free, not keep them close up under you, not hinder them, not want them to be slow and all that type of stuff, just so you can to have control over their life. Yeah, my mother was very controlling, but I was asleep. For so long, I did not realize, like, she was such a hindrance to me. I could tell, but I didn't want to believe how much of a hindrance she was. But 2020, I really woke up. It was like my spirit guides. It was like my ancestors. The universe was like, you know what? Wake up. And I woke up to everything and everyone around me. And I started trying to break free, you know. But she wanted control over everything in my life. And I feel a lot better ever since I've walked away from her. And I had to for my peace of mind. I don't even drink I drink every now and then, but I don't even smoke weed anymore. Marijuana, I don't smoke that anymore. And I don't drink like I did. She was very stressful. She was. And she always used to try to make me feel guilty and just doubtful. Called out all my flaws, talked about my flaws to other people and other family members. It was just like, she was almost like a bully, if you ask me. Yes, a parent can be a bully, because it's just like, what in the world, you know? And I just feel like she had no room to talk about me, because she made her mistakes. She did all type of stuff, and other family members would get her out of different situations and stuff. But, you know, when it came to me, it was just like always guilt tripping me, always trying to make me feel bad about any mistake, try to hide her dirt, quick to point out my bullshit. It was almost like she was a hypocrite, but don't talk about what she have done. And it was just, oh my gosh, you guys, she was a headache. You just got to sometimes you got to set yourself free from your own parents, baby. You do. Toxic parents, because she was toxic. I didn't realize how toxic she was, but I really opened up my eyes in 2020, and I just started seeing. I feel like the older I got, I started seeing my mother toxic ways. But that's sad to say that I feel so good away from her and just not dealing with her. And I just didn't like that she didn't have important stuff to talk about. She loved to gossip. Even if she get on the phone with me, you want to sit up, she loved to talk about other people in the family or other people bad news. And I didn't want to hear that all the time. Then she'll get pissed off when you don't want to sit there and talk about the BS that she was talking about. So I'm just thankful not to have this person around me anymore. And I'm just going to keep it real. She was very stressful and toxic. I don't care who the person is. If it's a relationship, I've been through those type of relationships. And it seemed like a lot of relationships that I had got into, people were just like my mother figure. The men I dated or the friendships, they were actually just like my mother figure. They wanted to control me. They wanted to keep me in a box. But like I said, when I woke up 2020, it was like no more of that. I'm not fitting in nobody's box. I'm going to be me. Forget that. I'm not getting into nobody's box. Ain't nobody finna have control over me. I don't want to control no one. And should no one try to control me. And it pisses me off with people who are always trying to control others. They have lack of control for themselves. And then yet they want to try to control someone else's life. You feel me? My mother had all type of addictions and things that she had a money addiction and gambling addiction. And you didn't have hold over that. And then you trying to control my life, man. Like, seriously? And you didn't see nothing wrong with that, but you trying to tell me everything is wrong with mine, man. So, you guys, I felt need to just, really express myself, okay? And just really speak on some things for those of you who may be in these certain situations. You got to set yourself free. You just have to walk away from toxic people who are no good to your health, people who don't give you a peace of mind. I don't care who it is, a parent, a mother, a father, a sibling. I don't care who it is, a relationship. You have to walk away from it if you give any darn, if you care about your peace of mind, if you want peace of mind. You have to break free away from it. And don't let anyone guilt trip you. Oh, this is your parent or this is a sibling. You should put up with it. No, you should not put up with toxicity. Toxicity is toxicity. I don't care who it's coming from. All right? But this is just me speaking on a little bit of struggle, you know what I'm saying? Because one of my struggles was to break free away from my mother and trying to please her and scared to live my life and scared to move away and scared to do this. It was like I always valued my mother, grown-ass woman over there valuing my mother's opinion. Every decision that came up in my life, and that's how she wanted it to be. Every decision that came up in my life, I was over there. Well, what I would always think before I make a decision, what would my mom think? What would she want from me? You know what I'm saying? That's called putting somebody before you. What do you think is best for you? All right? And that's all I'm saying. And that was one of my biggest struggles. And I didn't start doing better till I chunked the deuces. Till I said, forget that. Forget trying to please this mother figure of mine. And I got on down. I started living my life. And why? Listen, a person ain't good for you when you start doing better, when you break free from them. Period. Do you feel what I'm saying? I started doing better and found more stability in my life mentally, physically, and emotionally when I broke free away from my mother. And that's just the truth. And I'm just here to speak my truth. And I'm just letting you know what I'm saying? It's okay to get away from toxic people. People, if it's family, a family member, a parent, whoever, get away from it. Do what you got to do. Do what's best for you. All right? But that's all I want to say, you guys. You know what I'm saying? I just feel led to speak on it. And, I'm trying to do what I feel led to do more, and Spirit lead me a lot to speak on things. And And I'm going to speak on them, you know, from now on. And when I feel led to speak on it. And this is what I feel led to speak on today and share with you guys today. No cards, just message, just me speaking to you from the heart and my intuition, you guys. And I thank you guys for listening. And yeah, choose you at the end of the day. Self-love. And for my people pleasers, you know, just choose yourself. You know what I'm saying? Start putting yourself first. If you want better, if you want to see better in your life, start putting yourself first, okay? And put no one before you. No one, all right, you guys? But I thank you again, all right? Thank you, thank you. Much love, all right? I'm out.